inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
We're here, checked in, gonna get loaded. I wish that guy would stay closed. He doesn't do anything, but you know. OCD. All right, my friends, we are going to pass the time today with various activities, which I will not be filming, unfortunately for you. I need to do some business work with Martin on the phone here real quick, and then I need to catch up on editing. Yeah. And then somehow squeeze in making some breakfast. I might film the breakfast part, but the rest of it, you'll just have to take my word for it that it happened. Sometimes when they're loading you, it pushes the trailer far enough ahead that their jaws can't release because all that jaw trailer pressure, it won't release. So we're loaded, but I need to push it back, the truck, so they can release their jaws, and then we can go in and get our paperwork. It's just a hair before noon, so got here at 8, 4 hours, 2 hours detention time. Works for me. Man, I'll tell you what. Sure fit like I'm really good at this, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh no! I stepped on my floor with my wet feet. I usually go to great lengths to not get my floor wet, and so I take my shoes off and put them in this tray. But oopsie. Let's wipe that up. Why does it matter? My floor is wet, you may wonder. Well, much like many others, we are rule breakers and we drive in our socks. Yes, I know. It says you must have appropriate footwear that allows you to have good contact with the pedal or something. I mean, my feet kind of have good contact. It's what I do, guys. This is not a how to do things right channel, let me remind you. We're good. I know we're good. I have distrusted things, guys. I am a very distrustful person. And even though I checked it over there, I was like, maybe the suspension needs to settle some more. And so that's why I come over here, but no, it's the exact same as it was over there. I need to learn how to trust my equipment more. It's all right. I like walking in the rain. It's the best. All right, we made it here to Minooka. We are parked on the side of the street, my favorite. Actually, it's not half bad. Don't knock it unless you've tried it. It's usually pretty quiet. I have not parked on this street before, but I hear good things from 2 other people who have. So I'm hopeful it'll be a quiet, nice experience. We have made ourselves some Easy Mac I know it's not the best thing for me. I have other food I can make, but I'm not that hungry, and I'm actually more tired than hungry. So I'm just going to eat this as like a really light dinner, and I'm gonna veg out for a few minutes and go to bed because we have to be up super duper early. 5 a.m. delivery. It's just behind us, but we gotta go forward and then U-turn, and then we can go behind us. Which means I'm probably gonna get up about, I don't know, 4:15, 4:30, and then we'll work our way over there, get checked in, get offloaded, and then we gotta hustle down the street over to Wilmington for our next load. So today was good. Very rainy, like literally all day up until about 30 minutes ago. The wind on I don't know where I was on. I don't think I was on 55 yet. It's before you get to 55 in Illinois, from about where you cross into Illinois over the river there, and where it became 55. Absolutely hellacious. Like, there was a moment in time where I thought this truck might want to blow over. It was pretty bad today, but we made it. We lived another day to talk about it, and I'm done talking about it because I want to eat my mac and cheese and go to bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning. That guard, he got me good. He says, "You been here before?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "So you know the office is around the back?" I'm like, "What? They moved?" He's like, "Ah, no, I'm kidding. I was just testing you." I was like, "That's a good one." Usually we park over here, but there's no spots other than the one that's now vacant because he drove out. I feel like such a rebel, guys. Which one should I go for? The normal or the blueberry? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The only thing that would make this more better would be if I had toast. I don't have a toaster in here. We used to have a toaster in Fancy Hawk, but we never ever used it. I could use one now because my favorite thing in life is eggs with toast. But it's okay. We'll just enjoy the eggs and bacon instead. We've just entered detention time here, guys. After 2 hours, you go into detention. That's usually the case unless you're running spot market. Then brokers usually try to manipulate that on you. But for us, because we work direct, that is the case. So I don't mind it too much because we make some extra money. I am surprised, though, that we are entering detention here in Manuka. Usually we're in and out in about an hour. They're very slow today. I don't know why. He's very methodical. Something. I don't know. He's very slow. He'll grab a pallet out, which is what he's doing right now, and then he'll be gone for like 10 minutes, and then he'll come back in, grab a pallet out, and then he'll be gone again. So, good thing we have a 10 a.m. appointment, because otherwise, if it was like our usual, which is fairly tight lately, it might become a problem. But we're good. It's all good. I have my coffee, by the way, which is also incredibly good. Blueberry coffee. I know it sounds insane. Is quite lovely. I've paired mine with oat milk today. I have to pair it with oat milk every day. Yeah. Autoimmune issues, guys. I did my blood work, and my antibodies are really high, and when that happens, then my body attacks itself, and I hate life. So doctor suspects, because I slipped to the dark side, I was having dairy. Maybe dairy has something to do with that. It causes inflammation and makes things go wonky in Alice's body. So we're back to the oat milk thing, but it's quite good. I like it a lot. All right. I'm going to go back to what I'm doing, and I'll let you guys know how long this takes. See if they put our little dart. What in tarnation is this? What? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Why did they seal us back up? Why? We're supposed to be empty. Let's go find out what's going on. They put a seal back on. Would you happen to know why?
Yeah, once they're empty and they close them out, they put a white seal on them.
Okay.
On all trailers, because people have issues with the doors not being locked and flying open. So to ensure that they're locked, they got to put the seals on.
Okay, so even if it's empty, they're doing that now?
Yeah, that's the doors that was flying open, all of the empty trailers, because they wasn't locking the doors.
Oh.
So now they make them put seals on them. That makes sure that they lock them.
Okay. Yeah, because the last times I've been here, they've never...
All you're gonna do is cut it off anyway, so.
Yeah, I was going to check to make sure he didn't, like, he put the load locks back, and I'm like, wait, why am I sealed back up? Is there a problem?
Yeah, you can open it. You're going to have to open it on your way out anyway.
Yeah, I just didn't want to, like, break a seal. For some reason, they rejected something and threw it back in there or whatever.
Empty trailer got a white seal on them now.
Okay.
Well, at least for months.
Okay.
Probably nowhere else, but.
Yeah, because, yeah, it's all new. So, all right, appreciate it. Thank you. You see that, guys? I'm making my arm even longer. I know, right? It's awesome. Well, that was the weirdest thing ever. White seals to keep the doors from flying open when they're pulling them out from the docks. Okay. So, he says that my load lock should be in there. I'm distrusting. We've already established that, guys. So I'm gonna pull forward again. Open the door, won't break the seal. Open the door, make sure it's there. And I guess open my doors again outside the yard, because I don't want to pull outside the yard and then be like, ooh, surprise, I don't have my locks. I've never had a problem here. Everybody else that's come here has. Martin's had a problem. Our friend who's pulling freight for us has had a problem. So it might be a problem. So we're gonna do preventive problem maintenance. Yeah, that's what it is. All right, locks are there. Trailers, not bad. We're gonna leave that door open because the guard's gonna have us open it anyway. So we'll just close it on the other side. We are empty in Manuka. We're gonna go to Wilmington. The guard, he came out, he's like, hey Alice, let me ask you a question. I'm like, okay, what's the question? He's like, when do you think the next terrorist attack is? And I was like, oh man, you would ask me a question that I'm not prepared for. Then we got to talking, and he was telling me he would not believe how many drivers are here that all have the same name, birth dates, and addresses on their CDLs. Well, not here, but I mean like here in America, because I guess his last job, they dealt with a lot of companies that had these drivers that all had the exact same names, birth dates, and addresses. I'm like, yeah, that's it's pretty weird. He's like, it's really disturbing. It's like, yes it is. When I was just pulling out, he's like, hey Alice, I just wanted to let you know, I'm not like being crazy and weird. I saw your American flag and I knew you're a patriot. It's like, you're all good, dude. You're all good. I have much love for this country as well. All right, well, we're gonna make our way over to Manuka. Not Manuka. Goodness gracious. We're gonna go make our way over to Wilmington. Wilmington. Say it with me. Wilmington. All right. Manuka's kind of a kooky town. Not like in a bad way, guys. I like Manuka a lot. It's kooky though because they essentially want the trucks to bypass the town. So it's like we have our own little truck route here, and it's just kind of fun. So, and the reason I know that they want trucks to bypass the town is because the sign, you can see it. Can you see it up there? Yeah, that sign right there. It says truck route. It is white. White signs mean it's a law, guys. Crime's right there. That's fun. So yeah, they want you to go this way. Because you could go like where that guy's going. He didn't see the truck route sign because he does not pay attention. But you could go up there if you were in a car, hang a left, and then get to the freeway. But since we're not a car and we're a truck, we're going this way on the little truck route. The way when you come in though, it's more fun because they have a really big sign, like a really big sign, like a billboard type sign that says truck route this way. I love Manuka. Actually, I really do. We used to go to Geneva a lot out of Kansas City, and I didn't like Geneva because of the yard, but it's also way out there. And now they've hooked me up with bringing things to Manuka. Oh, I love it because I love coming here, and I don't even mind their truck route. All right, truck route. You guys see that sign over there? That means the back side of it, but it's the corrugated steel sign. That one is the one that's kind of like a billboard that says trucks this way.